if we, Juventini, if we are not defending Juventus, who will do it? Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you are all doing well. A few hours before the big game, Juventus-Atalanta, a game that will see us fighting for not the Scudetto. Yesterday Massimiliano Allegri said it in press conference, Scudetto. At the moment, no. At the moment, we are facing a team that is actually in competition together with us to go and to qualify in Champions League for the 4th spot. This is our first target. It's really strange to say that when you are Juventus and when we are only November, but it is what it is. We will have to speak about that in the video, and I would have loved to speak for 10 minutes about that, but yesterday a news broke the internet. A news that you can find everywhere, that you can also find on OneFootball. By the way, if you want to remain up to date with all the results of Juventus in real time, download it for free for iOS and for Android. If you want to know about Mercato, what are the names, the hot names that are linked to Juventus, go and download it. If you want to know also about the topic that we will discuss in a few seconds, and yes, we are speaking about an investigation toward Juventus, it's also written on that on OneFootball. So iOS, Android, it is for free. You can do it with the link into the description, but also using the QR code that you see on the screen. So speaking about Juve-Atalanta, speaking about the investigation, guys, there is no surprise. There is absolutely no surprise. We know that it is a decisive game. We know that it is an important game. Yesterday, Massimiliano Allegri, the coach of Juventus, said it is not decisive. The next game will start to be decisive, but not that one. Probably, according to me, it was a small lie. A small lie. Why? Because if he says that it's decisive, if we lose versus Atalanta, guys, how do you motivate the team? How do you keep the supporters calm after that? Because everyone will give up, and we know that at Juventus there is a quote, there is a motto who says fino alla fine, until the mathematic is there we will have to fight, and that's why Allegri mentioned the word not decisive. Even if we can be honest towards you and me, probably it is already a decisive game. A win will see us closer to that objective of entering Champions League that is crucial for Juventus. A loss will be dramatic, will be really dramatic to continue our journey. Everything will be possible, but will it be like that? Yes or no? But it's not a casualty that before that really important game yesterday at night there was a breaking news about some investigations. Apparently Thursday night there was La Guardia di Finanza, finance police, who went to La Continasa, to the headquarters of Juventus, to actually start taking the documents. Apparently an investigation, a secret investigation that is called Prisma, was already started in May 2021. We already heard some rumors about plusvalenza. What does that mean? Actually, profit transaction. We need to do profit. All the teams in the world needs to do profit, but apparently there are some investigation on plusvalenza, profit transaction, about some players actually where the value of the player has been pumped up, and they are speaking about 62 cases in Italy. 42 are coming from Juventus. They are already mentioning some names like Marley Ake, that was actually changed from Marseille to under 23, and then we had a player from Juventus going to Marseille for 8 million. They are speaking about the swap Artur versus Pjanic with big inflated values for both players. They are speaking about Danilo, about Cancelo, and more, because I told you 42 are under investigation. So the first thing I want to mention you is it's strange that this kind of news comes before a big game versus Atalanta, to make sure that they will try to destabilize Juventus. Not only Juventus is there, guys, apparently there is a player that is not playing at Juventus that also was really strange in these news. We are speaking about Osimhen, the player of Napoli that was bought from Lille in exchange also of three players that went for a value of 10 million each to Lille. They were there, they never played with Lille. After 1 year, their contract were stopped, and they are playing with amateurial teams now at the moment. That's where they had to restart. Really strange. But Napoli's not in the first pages. No, Napoli, no. They are not going into the investigation of Inter, Milan, and so on that did all of them, because all the team are inflating the profit transaction, the plusvalenza. No, they are going for Juventus. They are going for Juventus, guys, and this is really an annoying news. An annoying news because Twitter didn't exist at the time. I was not a YouTuber at the time, but in 2006 it started also with a manipulation of the mass. A manipulation of the mass thanks to Gazzetta dello Sport, thanks to the sport paper that were reporting Juventus in that Calciopoli scandal, putting Juventus in all the front pages to manipulate the head and the brains of the people. And it worked in 2006. Today we are in 2021. I'm a bit shocked because hypothetical false accounting allegations are not false accounting allegation at the moment. Prove me if I'm wrong. If you want to tell me if I'm wrong, you can tell me, Beppe, but you are wrong, because they are already guilty. And then if you show me the facts, I will maybe agree with you. But at the moment, we are speaking about hypothetical things that they are under investigation. And as we always know, and we should learn from it, people that are under investigation are not guilty unless there are some proven facts at the moment. So I'm not happy, guys. I'm not happy at all. I will tell you something. I believe in my team. I was not able, because I was too young, because I didn't have access to internet at the time like I'm doing now. I had no voice. I was not able to defend my team in 2006. And this is what I will try to do today, because going on Twitter, going on Instagram, going wherever, reading the papers and some anti-Juve journalists, you really see that for them, they are already speaking about what is Juventus risking, what are the possible risks of Juventus. The investigation just started, and it's written also in the letter that Juventus received, hypothetical. Don't forget that word. Quite annoying, guys. Quite annoying also, and especially from a part of Juve fans that are already turning their back to Juve, saying it's always Juve, it's always Juve. Why should always Juve be on the front pages? We don't understand. Agnelli out, Nedved out, Paratici out. It is not okay. It's actually a competition for who's making the funniest joke. Instead of defending the team, they are already putting Juventus down, and it is something that I personally don't really accept. We will go into that case more, that the days are coming. At the moment, I can reassure you, and I will go on what's officially written on papers. Hypothetical. It is an investigation about hypothetical things. Then, can someone prove me the real value of a player? No, nobody can prove me that. I remember a president of Empoli who said that, hey, how do you define the price of a player? How do you define it? Because if Bologna is coming to me asking me for that player, I will ask a price. If Juventus come for that exact same player, I will ask a higher price. So how do you really ask and evaluate, and how do you check actually the correct price of a player? I'm asking myself. So in 2008, Inter and Milan did exactly the same thing for a lot of players. And what was actually the statement? That they were not guilty, because how do you actually verify the value of a player? So now, speaking a few seconds about Juve Atalanta, apparently this morning Juventus tested again 11 players that will play in a kind of 4-3-3 with Chesney in the goal, with Danilo and Alexandro as fullbacks, and then in the middle we have De Ligt and Bonucci in as a center backs. In the middle of the field we have 3 players, not 4 center midfielder this time, but we have Rabiot, we have Locatelli and McKennie, and in the front we have Federico Chiesa, Dybala and Morata. These formations was tested this morning. Will that be confirmed in a few hours when Juventus-Atalanta will start? Yes or no? I don't know. I'm still waiting for the surprise Moisken. That's what I think. Then will it happen or not? I don't know, but I had that feeling. And maybe Pellegrini-Atalanta will be something that will also change in the last minutes before the game. Guys, we will have to support Juventus, because as Agnelli said in a press conference some years ago, we are surrounded by enemies. We already have enough enemies around us. If we, Juventini, if we are not defending Juventus, who will do it?